Hey, hey, Plexus Biz! Happy Monday! It is Amber Miller, one of your grateful diamonds. And usually I host this morning show with my mom, but she has some company in and they've got some plans. So it is just you and I. And we're going to talk about one of my favorite subjects, Instagram. And we're going to do a reel tutorial. REEL, but it's also going to be in real life. And we're going to talk about how we can make these simple and why they're so effective. So hear me out. When I've been talking about reels lately, I've had some Zoom trainings with people, and most of the time the response is, no, because we have it set in our mind maybe that that's something I can't do. I don't want to dance in front of the camera or point to the screen, or the learning curve is too big, right? Well, I really want to invite you to have the freedom to experiment with reels, to grow in reels. Yes, it's a learning curve, but so was doing Zooms for the first time. So was posting well. So was sending messages. So was going silver. So was all of the actions that you have taken so far in your business. They've all been learning curves, right? So we're just going to do that again. We're going to do a learning curve again. All right, first off, I need to know who is with me in the comments, because I'm going to need your help. I'm going to watch your comments, and if you are there, you're going to stick with me. Let me know, because you're going to have to let me know if my screen's working, because I'm going to share my phone screen and walk through building a reel with you. All right, so first off, really quickly, reels are important because Instagram shows them to other people. They want people to stay on Instagram, not go to TikTok. They're competing with TikTok, all right? And because they want people to stay on Instagram, they are pushing reels. All right, thank you, Serenity. They are pushing reels. They are putting reels front in the feed, reels front in the search box. If you do a reel, your followers are going to see it way more likely than doing just a post. So that's why you want to do this. You want to get seen and exposure. It also builds connections. If you're using your voice, like I'm going to show you in a second, it builds connections. The other thing it does is it's actually easier if you get over this learning curve, because here's what you're going to do. You don't have to do the dancing or the voiceover or anything like that. You can go to one of your old posts where you provided valuable content, right? Take that post and break it down into some sentences. Break it down into some key sentences. Talk those out to your reel screen, like I'm going to show you in a minute. You're going to voice those out to your reel screen and turn it into a reel. So it actually might be something you find that you love doing, okay? So let's look at how this works. So I am going to, all right, Leah, we're going to do this together then. I see your comments, guys. I'm going to share my phone screen. Bear with me while I get this going. Serenity, if anything doesn't work well, please let me know. Like if sound's not working. Give me a second. I'm going to share my computer screen. All right, you can see my computer screen. I'm going to tip this up so you can kind of see me too. And we are going to build a reel together. So I am on my Instagram right now. You guys can see it there. I'm going to click that little plus sign in the top right. All right, here we go. Click the plus sign. I'm going to scroll at the bottom. This is where I can make a post. I could do a story. I'm going to do a reel. Flip my camera. Hey, there you guys are. Now we're on where we can create reels, and we're going to do this a few different ways, all right? First time, we're going to build one. Second time, we're going to use pre-recorded clips, so stay with me here. So first thing you want to do is move this circle at the top left that says 15. You're going to move that, click it, and now it'll say 30 seconds. This just gives you more space, more 30 seconds instead of 15 to work with. Then you're going to pick a filter, all right? I love filters. You don't have to do a filter, but I think that they're more visually appealing. So I'm going to hit the star button right there where it says effects, and I'm going to click. All right, here we go. One of my favorite filters. I have my filter here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my timer on there's a little timer button at the bottom left, and you guys are gonna experiment with this, all right? So maybe you're like, oh, I'm lost already. You just gotta open up Reels and experiment. I'm gonna click the timer. I'm gonna set a timer. It's gonna give me a 3-second countdown. Then I'm gonna say a little piece and stop the camera, all right? So let's see, what are we, I'm gonna do, here we are. Set timer, and now the timer's set. I'm gonna click that button in the bottom, my filter button, and it's gonna start. Hey, Plexus Biz! All right, so see my filter, everything went away. I made a clip and I click stop at the bottom. That little circle button is your start and stop, all right? So let's look at that clip that we did. So I don't know if the sound, Serenity, tell me if you guys can hear the sound. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to edit this clip now. I'm gonna click that scissor button to edit it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, see right here, you can cut off at the front and you can cut off at the end, all right? So that thing at the bottom that I'm moving, do you see the bottom moving? I'm gonna pull it right here. So right when it starts, my mouth is opening. I'm gonna go the other side over here. You see I'm moving it down at the bottom, and I'm going to cut off where I look down at the screen. So let's see, I'm going to end it right, hey Plexus Biz, right there. And then I'm gonna click trim at the top. All right, we have our first clip, done. Now I gotta do it again. We gotta keep building, okay? All right, we gotta keep building. So let's make another one. I'm gonna put my filter back on. I'm gonna put my timer back on. Hey, Plexus Biz. Today, we learn how to build Reels. All right, now here's the thing. I could record this whole thing, right? 30 seconds without clipping it down, but it's visually fun to have your clips bounce around a little bit. So maybe my next clip, I go, get ready to learn something new. And I crop these different little clips together, like you see Reel videos done. All right, I can move, I can do hand motions, all different things, and crop these little clips together. So let's go look at my second clip. So you see the first clip here, the bottom left, I can click on, go back to that one. I'm gonna turn the volume down, and then, okay, here's this one. All right, tell me if you guys can see that. Today, we learned how to build. I'm gonna edit it. Today, we learned, all right, remember I'm editing that end. I want it really tight cropped. There we go. I'm gonna edit the beginning a little bit too. Trim. Today, we learned how. All right, so now we have two clips in there together, all right? We have the two clips together. So now if I wanna see how that looks, there's this arrow on the bottom right. If I'm looking at it, that white arrow, if I click that, it's gonna show me what my reel looks like so far, okay? So I'm gonna click that. To build reels. Do you see that? Hey, Plexus Biz! Today, we learned how to build reels. All right. Hey. So I was able to see how it looked, right? Wasn't that cool? Let's do one more, and then we're gonna put that sound on it. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna move around the screen. So we're gonna put my filter back on, put my timer back on. We're getting the flow of it now, right? So I want my next clip, I wanna be like up close. I wanna be a little bit different. Here we go. Are you ready? I'm gonna be corny. I'm gonna have fun. People want fun and corny, it's okay. So let me go edit that. I'm gonna click the arrow with the photo right there. I'm gonna trim it a little bit. Right here where I look down, I'm cutting that off. Now let's see what we got. Here we go. Hey, Plexus Biz! Today, we learn how to build reels. Are you ready? Hey, Plexus Biz! All right, so we're gonna build off of that. You guys see how that's working? So let's put text in. Serenity, tell me if this is making sound, my phone. I don't want it to make sound right now. We're gonna put text in. So up at the top, there's a little A button. I'm gonna click that, and this is where I'm gonna write my text. I'm gonna write it for each clip. Here we go. Hey, Plexus. Hey, Plexus Biz. All right. You can edit it up here if I want to put, you know, a background, if I want to change the color, maybe I want it to be white. You can edit how you want it to look up at the top. You can play around with that. Let's see, I want it to look like this. All right. I'm going to hit done, put it right here. Now, here's the thing, guys, with your text, what I want you to do is always put them in the middle of the screen, because if they're over in the corners or the sides or even too far down to the bottom, people cannot read them and you want them to show. So right in the kind of bottom center, I'm going to put it right here. But now we got to clip it to only be on that part where I say that. So at the bottom left, you see this little tab where it was like a black. All right, I just clicked it and it's showing you over. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to drag this over here. And I want it to only go to, let's see, hey, Plexus Biz. All right, so a little bit back. I want it only right there. I only want that wording to be on that segment. Let me know if this, ask any questions in the comments. I can see them. All right, so it's gonna fade away. That fade away means it's not shown the rest of the segment, all right? So let's build another one. Hey, Plexus Biz, what did I say? Today, we learn about reels. I don't remember exactly what I said, but okay, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna drag it down here. Now I need to crop that one though, and I gotta make sure it only starts where my other one ended. So I gotta go take it from the left. All right, I can see my other one disappeared right there. That's where I want it to go. And I'm gonna crop it. Reels, I can see my mouse moving. All right, now I got to do another one. What did I say? Are you ready? And then we're going to move on to the next step. Are you ready? So here we go. I'm going to stick it right there, and I'm going to make sure to drag that. I don't want it to start till right now. Right? There we go. Done. So let's see this together. You can go right here. We're going to see, hey, Plexus Biz. Today we learned about reels, right? Are you ready? All right, so there we go. I'm going to go with this. Now I'm going to hit share too. Okay, let's talk about this one thing. If you want to save this to your camera roll, go ahead and click that save button down there. You can save it. All right, now I'm going to hit share too. Now this is important. So this is the next step. After your reel is done, you can write your caption normal. You can choose a cover. So I'm going to click this. I can either use one of these still shots. I can scroll to like, maybe I want to start there, find a little spot, or I can add a photo from my camera roll. Maybe I want to, and see, maybe I want that to be the photo because I'm going to put it on my feed. So I want it to fit the feed. You can do that. But for now, I'm just going to, I'll just go with that. All right, done. So I picked a photo from my camera roll, write my caption, share to feed, and I could click share and it's gonna be right on my feed. Or I can click save as draft, and now it's saved in my drafts. So here's where you find your drafts. You go to your account right there. Here's my feed, that reel button right there. It's gonna show your drafts only to you, okay? You click drafts and here they are. Here's drafts from ones I've built in the past. Okay, so good. All right, now let's move on to the next step. We're gonna do another tutorial, how to build a reel from video clips on your phone, okay? So here we go. Let's see, where's my screen? I'm gonna go over here and make sure there's no questions that you guys have. Give me a second. I'm gonna build that back up again. We're gonna do one with music now, how you can show things like maybe something your kid's doing or recipes, something like that, right? Okay, here I am. All right, guys, here we go. I'm gonna go back to build my screen of how to build. I'm gonna go over to Reels at the bottom. So now instead of building a reel in here, I am going to take clips from my camera roll. So I don't know what's gonna come up, guys. I'm gonna click my camera roll button. You saw it down there at the bottom left. Click my camera roll button. All right, so we did like we made marshmallows at our fireplace yesterday. Now let's say I wanna make a cute little thing with this for whatever reason. So I'm gonna grab these clips and I'm gonna cinch them in. Like, let's see, and look, I can use this whole 15-second clip to and break it down into pieces. Let's say I wanted to start out with my daughter right there, putting something on her marshmallow, okay? And I wanna stop it right there. And I'm gonna hit add. Now that is added. Remember this bottom left right here by the big circle on the left? That's now in my clip market, okay? So let me add another one. Now let's see, I wanna go and put this where I'm putting chocolate on it, okay? And I wanna just show about that much. Okay, add, I'm gonna add that. Now let's say I want to go over here, I'm gonna add that. Okay, now I'm gonna grab another one. Here's my cute boy. Let's say I wanna grab his clip. And I want to crop it right here to show the cute part. Okay, add that. All right, that's all I'm going to start with. Okay, I added these clips in here. What did you click to see the full picture? Let me know what you mean by that, Chrissy. I'm not quite sure. Okay, so I have all the clips in there, right? I'm going to see what these look like together. So, oh wait, no, I'm going to see what they look like together. I'm going to hit the white button on this button. Here we go. You can hear the sound. All right, there's them all clipped together, right? Okay, now I want to put audio on it. I want to make it cute. So let's do audio. I'm going to click this audio at the top, that audio button. Now I'm going to look up something. Let's see. Love. I want that Nat King Cole song. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna click this one. I don't know if you guys can hear this when it's on. Okay. So if you wanted to edit where this song starts or stops, you can move it around here, wherever you want it to start or stop, okay? I'm gonna just go right here. So right here. Now let's see what it looks like with the music. Cute. So then I could write my caption, do my cover, save as draft. And then I can go build on it later if I want to. All right, some key like extras that we're gonna throw in here is, let's say you're trying to save audio from someone else's reel. I'm gonna show you guys that. So I'm gonna go to my reels that I've done before that are actually open. Let's say you want, okay, this one has a voiceover. Here's a reel I did, okay? So let's say you want this audio that I used because you have your own idea.
It's not worth it. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it. I did.
Okay, you're gonna hit this see what's scrolling at the bottom? Do you see that it's saying original audio, Wild Style Family? You're gonna click that. It's gonna bring up the audio that I used and you're gonna click Save Audio. Now that is in your saved audio folder. You can do this with songs, you can do this with voiceovers, and here's where to find that, okay? If I went back to my Reels section and I go to audio, I go to saved. It's right there. See at the top, original audio, wild style. These are ones that I've saved because I've scrolled reels and I've been like, oh, I really like that song, or I really like that voiceover, or have an idea for that. So that's how you do that. All right. Last but not least, a filter, how you save filters. So I think I have a filter up here. Do I have anything with filters? I don't on my own story. Oh yeah, okay, I had a filter on this, okay? I'm gonna click, do you see where I clicked? Right under it says your story, it says Bali Sun. I click there, it brings up the filter. I can try it on my own or I can save the filter. And now it'll be saved right here at the bottom. There's my Bali Sun filter. I like this one because it makes me tan and I'm a better person when I'm tan. All right, so that is how you do that. And I really want to reiterate one last thing. Number one, you need to learn the learning curve of reels because it's going to get you seen by your audience and build trust and build connection. Number two, I believe the most powerful reels right now are ones where you give value. So you say, maybe this is where you go to your old posts. You do not have to create content. You already have so much content. If you have ever made posts on Facebook or posts on Instagram, you have so much content to pull from. Go to one of your old posts where you shared some insight or you shared something that was important to you or value. Take that post, cut it into a few little sentences like, if you struggle with feeling like a good mom, here's a thought for you. Da 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 da. Like whatever it is, take some value. It can be as simple as that. Simple. It could be 10 seconds and you're speaking it to the camera. You're putting the subtitles there. Because here's the thing, when someone is scrolling reels, when I'm scrolling reels, and you guys, I always joke that it's market research. I'm scrolling reels not because I'm, lost in social media. I'm market research. And I see ones that add value to me or insight to me. I click to see, who is this person? I go to their feed. Does this person give motherhood value? Does this person give recipe or homeschool tips, or what is this person? And I go check them out. When I see ones that are just like dancing or fun, even though those are good to do for your current audience, they don't cause me to want to hear more from this person. Right? So I really think there should be a balance. I have fun dancing ones that I like and that I do. And then I balance that with value ones that are going to draw people in to want to say, who is Amber? Like, does she give advice often? Or I resonated with what she said, right? So you want to do both and just start, play with it, play around, experiment. You cannot do wrong because you're learning. And you get to see how it goes. And I also want to encourage you this. I follow a lady who does reels and she gets hundreds of comments, tens of thousands of views. And I was watching her for a while thinking, gosh, I don't know that I could ever be that good. Like, she must have some secret special skills. And I'll tell you who it is. It's Rachel Rogers. She's at Emerald with Plexus. Go look her up and see her style. It's Rach, R-A-C-H, Lynn, Lynn Rogers. I believe that's her Instagram handle. Go look it up and watch how she just talks to the camera. She takes content that she could have written in a post and just says, want to know a parenting tip to help if your toddler's throwing tantrums? And she talks it to the camera. That's it. But it is viewed and seen because of how the algorithm works. It's the only place left with organic market, meaning Instagram's not wanting you to pay. It doesn't mean, you don't have to have like high likes and comments. It's going to show it to people regardless. Why was I bringing, so I went to her feed and she gets hundreds of comments, tens of thousands of likes. And I was feeling discouraged watching her, thinking I could never be that good. So then I thought, I wonder how she started out. And I scrolled all the way down to her very first reel. And you guys, she had 27 likes and 1 comment on her very first reel. And what inspired me about that is Rachel could have said, well, it didn't work. I only had 27 likes and 1 comment. Like, I guess I'm not good at reels, or I guess nobody likes my reels, so I won't do that again. And instead of looking at that vanity metric of whether she could be successful with them or not. She kept making them. And now they blow up and go viral everywhere. So start, if you get just a couple likes, you're working it, and grow from there. All right, so I hope this was helpful. I'll try to scroll through and see if there's any questions that I missed. And you guys experiment, grow. I always say the first time I did Zoom was the most nerve-wracking experience ever, and now it's just commonplace. So we have to start somewhere, right? All right, love you all so much. Hope this was helpful. And if you do your first reel, tag me in it so I could see. I want to see people stepping out, or send it to me or something. All right, love you all. We'll talk to you later. Bye.